What is up, everybody? Sage here, and today I'm going to be telling you guys a story. So this took place, this is the time I got whacked with a golf club, or cracked my head open, whichever one, I don't know. Yeah, I was about 2 years old. I was in my old house, so it was a little smaller, and we had like a shared backyard, so where houses were back to back, but it was like one long yard, but you had your little square or whatever. We didn't have a fence, so my brother, he was probably about 5, maybe, I think 5, about 5 or so. He had a pair of golf clubs, and they were like little kind of baby ones, but still they were real golf clubs. They weren't like plastic, they were like metal tips, and I loved watching him apparently, and he was hitting plastic balls, not real ones, but either way. So my brother always said, stay back, Evan, stay back. And one time I decided to, step a little bit forward, and in his backswing, wham, hit me right in the forehead. And I'll put like a picture of my forehead up right now. I still have a scar of when that happened, because I had to, you'll see in a second. I got hit with the golf club. My brother ran and hid. We had a little shed. He ran, and that's where our bikes and everything, so we could like maneuver. And he sat back in a corner, and he was scared. My sister, she was swinging. We had like a little slide, a sandbox, and like a little swing, because our deck was high up. So we had a slide that went down from our deck, and a swing that was on the deck, but it was like below where the slide ended, and then our sandbox was completely under the deck. So it's kind of like that. Then my sister ran in the house and tried to get my parents, and she couldn't find them. She ran all the way through the house and couldn't find them until she went in their room, which, like, why wouldn't she look there first? I don't know, but either way, that's what happened. And then she got him. My parents came outside, and I was like bawling at this point. I'm 2 years old, remember, I'm 2 years old, and I'm bawling, and I'm gushing blood out of my forehead, and stuff like that. And then they like throw me in the back of the car. So we had a van at this time, so like they opened the door. They found my brother, of course. My sister told them where he was. They're like, you're not in trouble, it wasn't your fault. We all got in the car, but there was no stores near it. Like the closest thing, so it was like a neighborhood, or like a super long neighborhood, and then there was a school. Like this is like over like a course of 4 miles or so. There's a long neighborhood, which I lived in, and then there's a school, and then if you went north up the school, there was the bank and a bunch of stores there. But our hospital is located south of, not of the school, but of my neighborhood. I live towards the end of one side of the corner, or of the neighborhood. So we went back, and then towards the hospital, and it was quite far away, so my dad was kind of speeding, and, your son's gushing blood, you're not gonna, like, go the speed limit unless you're, like, I don't know. And then he ran a few red lights, of course, but nobody being safe, of course. But yeah, went, and then we made it to hospital, and we were like, our son's gushing blood. He cracked his head open. Emergency room now. I'm sure that's not what they said, but yeah. Either way, that's what happened. And then I get in the emergency room, and I got 10 stitches, or I got 5 on the outside and 5 on the inside. And yeah. I was all fine. They cleaned me up, and I was like finally calm. And then we drove back, and there was still blood on it when I was done, like just dry kind of blood, like dry dark blood. So then the sad part is my brother and sister decided, we don't like you anymore. You're Frankenstein. Yeah. They called me Frankenstein, and they didn't want to play with me, so if I ever crawled on the couch, and wanted to play with them. They're like, no, Frankenstein, no, Frankenstein. But yeah, that's me getting hit with a golf club. Yeah, me being stupid. Well, I guess I was 2 years old, so yeah. And I still have that scar to this day. Never will go away. The stitches are of course gone, but yeah, that's basically it. So I'll see y'all later.